Why would he not consider you when you're considering him and he's at the right-hand side of the throne interceding for you? Why would he not send angels to intervene on your behalf? Why would he not manifest his miracle-working power in your behalf? Because I'm considering him. It says, and also in verse 7, and it says, and for the increase of his what? Government and what? Peace, there shall be no end. No end to the every increase of his what? Government, and no increase to his peace. Well, we don't a lot of time understand, but we started this year teaching on the kingdom of God. And the kingdom of God is God's government, his authority, his rulership that he should have in our life. And his government shall be upon his shoulder. In other words, when we step into the kingdom of God, we come into the governments of God. And then it says there should never be any end to the governments of God from working in your life. In other words, I should always be in submission to his authority, to his rulership, to his direction in every area of my life. I never move out once I come into the kingdom of God, out from underneath the government of God in my life. Do you understand? Nor do I ever release myself from the peace of God. Because the government of God and the peace of God goes together. When you get out from underneath the government, you get out from underneath the peace. And the reason why a lot of people don't have no peace because there's no government in their life. Turn to your neighbor and say, I know he's talking about that one next to you right now. I just know that. Hear me now. Hear me now. Most Christians who say they love God have not allowing God's governments to be upon him. And it says, and his government shall be upon his shoulder. And then he says here that his governments here in verse 7 says, for the increase of his government. In other words, there should be a continuing increasing of his government. I believe Christ's government in our life where we come to more submission, more pursuit of him, and less of us and more of him. So then when they see us, that you don't have these little offensive spirits getting to you. You don't have these angry spirits. You don't have these spirits of criticism and these spirits of hurt and my feelings and all that kind of stuff. Because see, when nobody can hurt you when you really are submitted to the governments of God in your life.